Hello and welcome to Simply Cooked by Maggie and Paul. If you're looking for a channel that shows you how to make tasty, easy to make, authentic meals, then you've come to the right place. My name is Paul and today I am going to prepare an authentic, aromatic King Prawn Thai green curry. Now I know making a green Thai curry sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Basically, I'm going to show you how to prepare a curry paste from fresh ginger, garlic, chilies and coriander. I'm then going to show you how to make a lovely creamy coconut milk stock. We will then put a pot on the stove and brown off some fine cut shallots for a few minutes before adding the curry paste and cooking for about 2 minutes. After which we will add the fresh prawns, green beans and the stock and cook the whole thing for about 4 to 5 minutes until it smells absolutely delicious. We will then serve with basmati rice flavoured with a lemongrass stalk and garnish the whole thing with a lemon wedge, coriander and finely cut chilies. The whole thing is only going to take about half an hour and all you need is a food processor, a pan large enough to hold the sauce and another pan with a lid on for the rice. Okay, let's get cooking. First of all, let's have a look at the ingredients we will need. Today I'm going to be cooking for 2, but you can easily scale up the weights if you're preparing for 2 or more. So here are the ingredients spread out in front of you. So I've got 200 grams of king prawns. I've got 160 grams of fine green beans. I've got a fresh lime. I've got a solid, this thing here, pure green coconut. I've got a shallot. I've got some root ginger. I've got some fish sauce. I've got some garlic cloves, some basmati rice, a fresh lemongrass stalk, and a splash of lime juice, and I'm losing my shallot. We also need sugar, some vegetable oil, some water. Now I'll just put up on the screen a list of all these ingredients, and you can either take a video shot of it or you can copy them down. Okay, we're going to get on and make the curry paste, but before I do, what we need to do, we need to get the rice prepared. So all I've done is I've put the rice into a pot and we put the lemongrass stalk in there. That just gives it a lot of, like a nice lemony flavour. So we put that on and we'll cook that for about 5 or 10 minutes until it's all absorbed, and then we'll switch it off but leave the lid on so that it doesn't go cold. Right, so to make the curry paste, I've taken the ginger and I've chopped it up into little bits, can you see? I've also chopped the chilies into small portions, as you can see, and I've kept a bit back of the chilies because we're going to use it for the garnish after. I've also got the garlic chopped up and the coriander I've cut into small bits like that, and I've saved some of that as well for the garnish later on. So what we're going to do now, we're going to pop all that into the blender. So in goes the coriander. Pop the ginger in. The chilies. Now some people use red chilies, but I couldn't actually get any from the supermarket because what I forgot to tell you before was all these ingredients you can pick up from the supermarket. There's nothing special in here. So here's the blender, and what we're going to do with this, we're going to mix this until it's a nice fine mush, and then basically that's your curry paste. And once we've done that, we'll go ahead and we'll make the stock. So let's just blast this. Right, give it a quick whisk there so it's all churned up, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons full of water and give it another whisk, so it'll go into like a creamy, paste now. There we go. Okay, well that's the paste out of the way. Let's make the flavourful stock now. So this is quite easy. I've got 150 millilitres of boiling water, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the coconut milk, which I crushed earlier, and I'm just going to mix that. Give it a good mix so that it dissolves. Like that. It will go in a second. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of fish oil in. 8 millilitres you're supposed to put in, but that's about that much. We're then going to put the juice of half the lime in. And this is what gives it its flavour actually. Green Thai curry is all about lime. So this will be a lovely lime taste to it. I also add a little splash of lime juice in there as well, so just a little bit. And the only thing we need in there now is some salt. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. Just excuse me, but there's some. I said salt. I should have said sugar. Don't put salt in. It's sugar. So it's 1 teaspoonful of sugar in there. Give that a good whisk, and that is our aromatic stock. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put a pan on the stove, put a little bit of, now you can put vegetable oil in it, just a little slither of vegetable oil, but I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use virgin olive oil because that's what we normally cook with. I've noticed the rice is doing quite well. That's going to be done at the end of it. So this is it. All we've got to do now is mix all this lot in a pan, put in the King Prawns, and away we go. Okay, we're to the exciting bit now. We're going to make it all come together. So I've basically put a pan on, and I've put a little dab of oil in. I'm just warming the oil up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the shallots, and I'm just going to brown the shallots off just for a couple of minutes until they go soft, and then we're going to add the paste that we made earlier. So I think this is probably ready for going. If you can hear something bubbling, by the way, it's the rice. What we'll do is just turning this down a little bit. That to about number 6. We'll put the shallots in. And we're going to cook this just for a couple of minutes. You think? And I wish we had smelly vision in here, because it smells absolutely fantastic already. Just going to give this a couple of minutes. Okay, so those shallots have had a couple of minutes and they're browning off quite nicely. So I'm going to add the curry paste, and I'm going to give it another couple of minutes. Here we go. In she goes. I'll mix it all together. And this smells, it smells like a Thai green curry. It smells absolutely fantastic. We're just going to give that another couple of minutes. The fumes are coming off, it's fantastic. Right, that's had a couple of minutes. So now I'm going to mix the rest of the ingredients in there. So this is the stock that we made, the coconut milk stock. I'm going to stick the King Prawns in there. Oh, one's got away. There we go. Put that out of the way. And we're going to put the green beans in. And that is going to stay for about 4 or 5 minutes until those King Prawns are done. I'm going to have to turn this up a bit. But basically, that's the green Thai curry. Okay, well it's had 4 or 5 minutes. In fact, I give it a little bit longer because it didn't thicken up as well as I thought it would, but she's absolutely fantastic. I wish you could smell it. It's absolutely superb. So what I've done, just while we were off camera, the rice was cooked and I've put it into these little dishes, and the idea of this is, there's the 2 serving dishes we're going to put it in, is you pop it in there like that, you give it a little knock, and can you see? Makes a nice presentation. Pop that one in. There we go. And then it's just a simple matter. Putting the curry around it. There we go. And that is how you make Thai green curry. So the only other thing we need to do now to make it presentable is put a slice of lime on, and I've got some garnish. Now what I did with the garnish is I mixed the chilies and the coriander together, but you just sprinkle that on like that. And if you're using red chilies, which is an option, it gives it a bit more colour, but I actually couldn't get hold of red chilies, so I had to use green. But there we go. Thank you very much.